Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode of the Daily Dash. That's right, it's everything you need to know from around the world and in my life, straight from my car dashboard to yours. Today is Wednesday, July 23rd, I hope, 2014. I'm Sami Cone. I'm not on the dashboard again. Let's see, I know I could bring like a mirror if this was like an official kind of reality show. This is an official reality show. Of course, I have so much to catch you up on. I know I didn't post yesterday, and I have good reason. I was gone first thing in the morning to counseling. I didn't get home till late at night after a whirlwind episode in the Apple store. You know, it's so funny because I wasn't even planning on going there. I'm just going to I'll tell you the news in a second, but I got to tell you. So counseling in the morning, ended up getting my hair done. First time I've just kind of walked in somewhere and done my hair in a long time. It's been like 6 months since I've got my hair done. It looked a lot better yesterday. I promise after Hannah did it at Dion South here in Franklin. Loved Hannah. It was great. She did a great job, I think. I will say I'm not impressed with Mr. Dion, or I don't know what his name is. There's a gentleman there that I'm assuming is the head honcho because he has quite the setup, and but never introduced himself. And I've watched Tabitha's Salon Takeover, and she tells everyone that manages a salon to go around, touch the shoulders of the guest. Anyway, I walked by him several times in my foils, and he never said hi. I was a little disappointed by that. But Hannah, she was first rate. Anyway, so did that. I had to do some work going out of town. And then my battery on my iPhone has been draining, I think probably because of some kind of like movement apps, you know, walking apps, things like that, fit tracking apps. And so I said, let me just go in and check the battery. I literally walked in at 5 o'clock, like, I just need, oh, you need a battery check. Yep. Long story short, ends up saying there's something corrupt in the software. They reboot and it deletes everything off of my iPhone, even though they thought it was backed up, some mysterious cloud issue. It was just, I won't name names. Anyway, they were great. The manager, you know, Tony and Guy, not the hair Tony and Guy, Tony and Guy at the Apple store, really, they stuck with me literally almost 4 hours of razzmatazz. So we had to basically make my phone new. I mean, take the phone but restore it so it's new. So hence I couldn't even if we had the car, and our car's in the shop, we got a nail in our tire. Don't be friends with me. Just stay video friends with me. It's much easier, I promise. Such is my life. But it's all good. I stayed very calm. My husband said I said too many times that pointed out that I was staying calm, but I was very proud of myself that I was not losing my mind. Um, so that was my day yesterday. So at the end of the day, I'm like, I never got to record my daily dash. So here I am. And tomorrow I'm going to be on a plane again at 7 a.m. to blog her. So I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow either. But let me bring you the news because a lot of big news has happened in the past 2 days. Most notably, Israel, U.S. has halted flights in and out of Tel Aviv. So that's a huge deal. From what I understand, former Mayor Michael Bloomberg, New York City mayor, is actually on his way to Tel Aviv to prove that it's still a safe place to fly in and out of. But that's troubling, especially for the Americans that are in Israel right now trying to get home. Other huge security news is that the American flags, two American flags atop the Brooklyn Bridge, were changed out overnight for white flags, American flags that were bleached white. So it shows that 4 people were able to feet, which is just terrifying from a security standpoint on a number of levels, obviously. So that's huge news. The Costa Concordia, the cruise ship that ran aground off the coast in Europe I guess 2 years ago, I want to say, is finally being literally floated back to Italy to be depieced. I am such the expert in terms of terminology today, aren't I? But that's moving very slowly. It's going to take a couple weeks to get it where it needs to be. Thankfully, there is rain on those wildfires in Washington. Remember, I mentioned the largest wildfires in Washington's history. So there's rain scheduled for the next couple days. Now they're hoping there's not flash flooding. I mean, honestly, people, like, what else could go wrong? So, whoo, if you stayed up with all of that, I'm impressed. I'm gonna show you. I wasn't even gonna admit this. This is my breakfast this morning. I am not a huge like candy person, But this Lindt Intense Orange chocolate, oh my gosh, I had to have that's what I've eaten this morning. Shame. I know, but it's so good. My husband got it for me the other night. So I'm going to go probably eat a salad for lunch. But that's what's going on here. I hope wherever you are is great. Make sure you make it great. Bye.